Okay, we did it. There was something off with my settings. Just setting up last things here. Overall tech is funny today. I saw that Casey was here passing by, but I had to switch off my live stream because I don't know how on my advanced settings it switched to a vertical view, which I never really use. So that was an interesting one. I don't know how I want these flowers, man. Like that, I think. All right, how are you all? How are you all? What's going on with you? Let me get some incense going. I think I'm gonna have to repost in my community section a new link, so just bear with me till I do so. Hi Priyanka. Thanks for passing by. By the way, I know that I'm lagging with your 7th-day prediction, but I have done it. And I'm gonna post it after we finish this live, okay? So you can go and watch it to see what the energy is like for you next week and a half. Having a lazy day, Mark? Hoping for good luck. Okay, let me get some water. For the private reads, I do have a couple of people in queue already, I think, but let me just double check to see where we're at. I got you, Tyler. Okay, and I also have Joy, who's booked with me in advance, but we're gonna do your readings a bit later. I want to tap in and see what is going on with you all, energetically speaking. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know? There was like for the past couple of readings, hi Tyler, there was this sense of like the presence of a spirit man Funny story before we start today. I went to the forest, mushroom picking, was just hanging out with my mom. And we saw like this circle of white mushrooms. It literally looked like a fairy ring. And I didn't even have to say it to her. She's like, this is like a fairy shit right here. I'm like, I know. And she goes, shall we make a wish? I'm like, okay, let's go. And even the trees were kind of like going around the mushrooms. It was a really beautiful scenery. And we both made a wish. We didn't say what it was for each other. And I was really hoping to find a porcini mushroom, which is quite hard to find in that forest. Man, we took the next 7 steps once we stepped out of that ring, and I find the most beautiful porcini. It was massive like this, man. It's still in my kitchen. I need to clean it up. But it was just like, yeah, the bottom of the deck, like, look, we have a yes. Like, yes, you passed the fairy ring. Yes, there, it was us. As if they were like, hello. I split the deck, the 10 of cups. That was me, like, overjoyed with finding a porcini mushroom. So I think I'm gonna start with that to see what is going on spiritually here with us. What do we need to know about what invisible beings are passing us at this time? And what we can expect, and what do they mean? Let's see. What do we need to know about the spiritual guidance at this time? I'm going to be using the Yoga Live deck together with, I think, the Animal Tarot. We have the Expansion, the Shedding Snake. Maybe some of you have seen it online, or, you know, you see a lot of things online, but maybe it was kind of a repetitive thing where you go, oh my God, I saw a snake again. It must mean something to me. It is representing your own expansion. At this very moment, it feels like you are rejuvenating. I'm also hearing DNA. Maybe it's that time. Every 7 years, we're completely new people. When we talk about molecules, when we talk about DNA, right? I'm looking into this a little bit more scientifically. I don't know how it's called, but maybe some of you, is that time for you where the past 7 years you've learned really important lessons, and now there's going to be this brilliant new cycle that you are going into where you may even feel a massive change in your life. You go, oh my God. Looking back 7 years, who I was back then, and what I was thinking, maybe where I'm going to be or what I'm going to do, is very different from who I am now and what I want for my future. So some of your wishes and dreams might be changing at this time even. With this right away, I heard make a wish. Make a wish. And we have the Fool card. Let's look at the Animal Tarot. 2 of Winter, which is the 2 of Swords, and the Prince of Summer. Now, this is going to be talking for a lot of you about relationships. Not only, if you resonate more with your project, this is the message for you. You are completely kind of growing into your project. You may even find new ideas, what you want to do with it, new inspirations for the project. For others of you, if you haven't started business but you always wanted to do so, I feel like you're diving into that. But make sure that procrastination doesn't become a block for you. We all have that, but I feel like some of you will have to deal with that and with discipline as well. 2 of Winter says procrastination and worrying what others will think may be blocking you from making a decision. If you are torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Now, the Prince of Summer, I really feel like for some of you, a new connection is walking into your life. Would it be romantic or platonic? Most likely with the Prince of Summer, this is a romantic connection. If you are in partnership, experience a rebirth of your existing partnership. Some sort of experience with another person will sweep you off your feet here. Things can move very quickly during such whirlwind encounters, so stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. So basically, it's saying allow yourself to lose your head, but don't lose it completely. Okay? All right. What is important to know for all of us right now? If anyone watching this, because remember, I'm doing this, when I do these live readings, I focus more so on the people's energy who are here during the live. I do the collective for everyone who is subscribed to this channel or who watches me on Instagram in my 7 to 10 day predictions. So I like to have this energy a little bit more contained, a little bit more focused on you guys. If anyone has been thinking of going abroad, living abroad, or taking a vacation, this is a green light, especially if you have been stressing quite a lot lately. Now, this might be a simple thing. You may say, hey, yeah, it's just taking a holiday. That's what we do from time to time. But oh my God, I keep pulling from this deck. Look, yearning and abroad, rest or illness, meaning someone needs a break. We have journey and another journey card here. All journey cards are on a table. So it's a really strong indication that at this time, it's important for you guys to change environment in a balanced way, meaning not spending too much time in one only maybe area. If you notice that you keep, working, coming back home, working, coming back home, it's the same environment, please change it up, have a good balance for that. You don't know what may happen on that journey. You don't know what you may experience there. If you've been feeling maybe a bit stagnant or you need inspiration, go on a trip. This is a really strong energy for someone needing to go on journey, on a trip, on holiday, exploration overall. I don't know, even going camping for a short getaway for the weekend. It's a really big green light. Now let's see why this is so strong here. I never pulled all of these cards at once since I have the Steampunk Kipper deck. Tyler, I swear you always answer the question in the collective, LOL. Hi ho, Casey. How are you doing health-wise, Casey? Are you better? Okay, why is this coming through so strongly? Exactly what I said. You don't know what that journey how it can impact your relationship, and it's gonna be for the better, or what you can find, who you can find on that trip. Important connections. I'm hearing also lucky stranger, or bonding with your partner much more than you have bonded before. I split the deck, we have temperance. Rebalancing is happening at that time. Let's see, how would you come back? What your intake would be after that trip or journey that you're taking. I'm hearing magic is in the air around the time when you go places, when there is movement. And I'm seeing a river and I'm seeing a lake, right? Lake's water is not as clear as river's water because river moves. So let's keep on moving here. Let's keep on moving. You'd come back with much better discipline, strategies, order. It feels like you're very empowered once you come back from that trip. So you're picking up some sort of energy during that trip that was really needed to you. You were kind of lacking it. I'm seeing like vitamins in a body. Same way for your soul. Makes sense? The Ace of Pentacles. Six of Swords. And a Star. It feels like you're much more focused on your wishes and dreams. Some of your wishes and dreams may not even seem as far as they seemed at some point once you come back from that trip, once you take a break. Feels like a complete, I'm seeing a puzzle. A puzzle is being put in place. Everything is much clearer to me now. Nice. I like this for you. Let's put these back in a deck. Let me see what you guys said. Casey, not exactly. Had done physio sessions this week. My therapist did some tests to me and those brought me back to the time of accident. Mood is rainy and mentality is stormy. But those tests had to be done in order for me to get more approved treatments for insurance. Damn, man, it feels like this is a journey for you when it comes to your health. It's like I see this as kind of strengthening a relationship with self with struggle. I know it may suck. You want to get back on track again, but it just feels like I'm focusing on my body. I'm analyzing what's wrong with it. And it's almost as if I'm analyzing the relationship with myself through that. This is big. Tyler, I told myself that I will go to Yellowstone National Park in California to see the sequoia trees. They're, oh my God, 275 feet tall. I want to look this up because this sounds really fun. Wait, I want to see how it looks like. Oh, that's insane. I love this so much. I've seen it somewhere. I just forgotten that it was this park. And that is insane. I bet the energy there, it's crazy. Like, the energy is most intense in the forests. The trees, the nature, what's happening on the forest beds. At least that's something that I have noticed throughout the years. Let me know how it goes for you once you go. Yosemite. Oh, I think maybe that's the one that popped up for me. Yeah, it's literally that one I was looking at right now. I don't know why that one popped up. I was literally looking at the same trees. I mean, girl, set intentions there. Do whatever you like. Bring your magic there. Casey, yes, and helps me to change my focus back to life. Yeah, maybe not in the way that you want to, yeah? But good stuff. Tyler, let me know. Please remind me. Once you go there and you come back, I'm getting a couple of weeks after. See what is changing within you. It may be subtle, but I really feel like it's gonna be very powerful for you. So since I'm talking to you, yeah, the amount of energy in those trees. Since I'm talking to you, let me look at your question. You said, what can I expect the next week in love relationships? Let's go. I'm not gonna stay today for too long because I had a really tiring day, but in a good way. And I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow as well, so I don't want to wake up drained. But I still wanted to hang a bit to see what's up. What can you expect in the next week in love and relationships, Tyler? I want the super narrows deck for you here. This feels like you want to tame yourself when it comes to love. I literally am hearing I want to tame my lion. I want to tame myself. I do not want to show all of my passion. It feels like you want to take it easy. You want to chill. You don't want to encounter situations that will make you feel inwardly conflicted, if that makes sense. Is there a specific question that you want to ask? Because the more abstract the question, the more abstract the answer may be. And I feel like there might be something that you want to ask in particular. So you have a lot of passion in you, you have a lot of fire in you, but it feels like you don't want to give out all of it. You're reserving it to yourself. You're being very cautious with that, in a way. Yes, I just don't know if I should entertain these suitors I'm involved with. Is it your triggers or your intuition, Tyler? It's in your head. I'm not being shown this. This is not intuition, this is your mind. Swords, swords, swords. So some of your fears may come to the surface. Some of maybe past experiences may be still in your energy field. And there's a bit of anxiety about this here. It feels like you, the feeling that I'm getting as if someone, they haven't dated for a long time because maybe they were in a long-term relationship or whatever the case, and they're coming back into the field, and now they're a bit like, what is out there? I'm a bit anxious about this. I don't maybe trust as much. That's what kind of feeling I'm getting, but I don't see that this is your intuition. It's a lot to do with your mind too. And I'm talking about overall suitors here. Okay, any advice for you in this situation? The only thing that you have to look for is how much the person invests in you and how much you are giving yourself. Just look for that from the beginning. Are you getting enough energy, attention, time from them, the way you want to be treated, how much you have to give? That is the only thing that your cards are saying to look for at the beginning. There is someone who is gonna match your energy with the King of Wands. You are the Queen and this is the King right here, who's gonna have as much passion for life, as much passion for love as you will. But you'll be able to see it with the way they act towards you. The King of Wands will not hold back. The King of Wands will tell you. Will tell you that they want to spend time with you. Will tell you that they're passionate about you. You will know. Anything else? Investigate your options. You may need a little bit more time to get to know the person. You see, your cards are saying you cannot decide from a get-go and to build walls up, right? You need more time to really look into who they are, what they're thinking about, what their values are. And Leo, let's tap into that Leo. Well, that Leo has a lot to say, definitely. Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. This is a very hot fire, this energy right here. Let's see, any advice regarding specifically this person for you? Okay, when it comes to this person, it feels like you could have a really hard relationship. That's what I would want to say. But it feels like you need to not to rush a bit with this person, because the fire that burns really bright, it can burn you. That's what kind of energy I'm getting about this. Don't get paranoid about this, but I would say move with them, but move slowly if you can, so that you're still feeling that whatever you're doing is at the right time for you. It is comfortable. Basically, when it comes to this person, don't lose your head straight away. If you can, I know it's easily said, hard to do, but approach them slowly. It's almost like this is it's not to say that you need to tease this person, but it would be very, you would feel teased because you're taking it slow, and you would want this person, but it feels like both of you have to take it slow with this person, so that you both guys don't burn. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles is here. Planting a seed and waiting for it to grow, seeing where it takes you. Okay? Yeah, that's why I said you answered my question in the collective. Yeah, it's exactly right. It's exactly what the collective was saying. I feel like you keep getting that for your readings. I'm just starting the energy check-in, and the more it feels like even if you're not in the chat just yet, like tarot picks up your energy. Yeah, but with this person, I would say take it easy, take it slower, because this can go either way. Either both people can focus on sex would be great with this person, you know this already. You can feel it in your gut probably, and yeah, it would be fire, but make sure you don't get burned by that fire. So slow, okay? All right. Next, I'm gonna do someone's reading who pre-booked for me, with me. Let me just go, because he booked through the website, so bear with me. Joy. You said, I would love a reading about my business in the next 90 days. What is unfolding and how can I experience the highest revenue breakthrough? Let's see. I really want the angel deck for this. I don't know why I don't often use it for questions like that. Next 90 days, what is unfolding and how can you experience the highest revenue breakthrough? Let's see what is unfolding. What is unfolding for you? Bear with me, I want a different deck. I'm gonna do a mixture of decks in this one. With all my moving, for now I'm in Lithuania. I settled here. Okay, Joy. What is unfolding for you? I'm seeing good teamwork. Overall, I'm seeing, as an advice, what to focus on is on strong, good business connections. This reminds me of working as a team. It takes you further than doing a lot of things on your own. How can you experience the highest revenue breakthrough? Don't be afraid to say no to things that you don't feel are right. If you feel intuitively that you want to amend something, go with that. Don't be afraid to negotiate, to look at the review the pricing, for example. Make sure that whatever you do, you stand by it 100%. Overall, looking at these cards, I'm gonna say it as I hear it. Have strong balls to ask for what you want and to stand by what you are building. Sometimes it will require you to be in a really strong masculine energy where you say, no, I like it to go that way. Or no, I really need to change this. Anything else that you may expect? There might be a period here that I'm seeing of like a slowdown a little bit, but I don't feel like you should be discouraged. Because what you don't see behind the scenes is that the seeds that you planted, they are growing, but maybe they may take a little bit more time. Something to do with timing here. Don't be afraid of a quieter period. That's something that your cards are showing here. It will be reaped, those fruits of labor, in the future. Anything else? I'm also seeing, and I don't think it's about the next 90 days. I feel like it's a bit further down the line. I feel like you're making big changes in your work life overall. You may say bye to some things. Because I'm seeing you exploring. And when I see a page of wands, in this case in particular, this page is looking elsewhere. This page is like, what else is out there that I can do? What is something that I haven't looked at? So overall, we have a couple of pages here on this table. And pages indicate someone who is like an intern. I want to get to know these new things. I want to get to know this maybe new path or new strategy. Okay, so newness is something that would be beneficial to call in. Overall, I keep hearing review, and strong teamwork. I hope this made sense. So let me take this off. Let's see who else we got here. Casey, let's see. General reading about health, business, and relationships until next year, end of June. So I'm just getting comfortable here, changing positions. About health, business, and relationships until next year, end of June. Anything to focus on, what to watch out for, any extra. Okay, let's see. What is the most important things to know for you during that time? What are they? Let me see where I put my, here it goes. Tea leaf. And we're gonna allow the cards to decide what topic they wanna talk about here. What is the most important thing to know? Okay. I'm gonna use the gold leaf tarot for you. Let's see. Whoever just joined, if you want to see the general read for the tribe, you can go back. Now I am doing private readings. Whoever has booked a mini reading with me. What do we need to know for you? Now this is gonna sound weird, but the place where you are, your base, basically, you're gonna notice how over time it is creating more strength in you in some way. And over time, I'm also seeing you making, kind of creating a deeper, it's gonna sound weird because it's your home, a deeper relationship with your space. So you might make some changes, you may rearrange something, the way you used to work in your home, the way you will be working in your home. Your environment overall is gonna be really important for you within that period of time. And it feels like this is just beyond the physical to me. It feels like if my base is clear, it's clean, it's organized, I like where my table, for example, sits, things like that. You might want to look into Feng Shui. I feel good within. It feels like it reflects within me. So your focus should be on how you feel at home, because that would very much rub off on you, how you feel that day, how you work. Overall, I'm seeing four corners of the house is somehow tied into your stability. Even I'm seeing numbers. You may even want to dive into numerology and see what the address of that house means in numerology, so that you have a clear understanding how you can use those numbers, what kind of advantage you have, etc., etc. Make sense? I'm also seeing you collaborating or talking about collaboration or exchanging information with a male who's very straightforward in the way they talk. You might be talking about formalities, documents, or all of that stuff with him. It's coming through. Let's see why it's coming through. It's gonna make you happy. This is a big, impactful communication here that we're seeing. Somehow, communication with that male will make you feel that you are closer to your dream, you are closer to your goals. So, collaboration, partnerships with a male who's a straight talker, exchanging ideas, exchanging info would be beneficial. This person might know quite a lot about either law, documents, approvals, all of that stuff. Since you don't know this person just yet, we're talking about the future, it will make more sense to you in the future. Any advice regarding this connection? Make sure that you are transparent with this person, that you are very clear with this person, what you like, what you don't like, what you're expecting, what is making you feel a bit confused, or on what you need more information. This clear communication and no BS will benefit both of you in some way. Now, what about the expectations? I'm also seeing you flirting with someone. There's a potential interest that you have in a male. Doesn't show me where that's gonna lead you exactly just yet, but I feel like you're communicating with a male who may kind of like make your life a bit easier, help you out with something. Overall, male energy throughout that time will be beneficial and will be influential. So talk to them, exchange ideas. Don't just have small chit chat, even if they are your clients. Talk about more things so that you can get more information from them. See, for example, like just an example, if you are looking for the house, right? And my customer comes and they're like, hey, how's your day? And you go, it's good, it's good. Some changes are happening. Of course, you won't say it to the first client. Maybe this is someone who keeps coming back from time to time. I'm about to change homes or whatever the case. And they go, hey, do you know which area you want to move to? I know someone who has a really nice place. Either they're renting or they're selling it, right? And the connection is made. So something along these lines, it's important for you here. What to watch out for is arrogant, prideful people, okay? Someone who's like my way or the highway, and also avoid doing that yourself. It's not gonna work to your benefit. But overall, these are your main themes that are important to know. Anything else? No, the moon card is here, meaning no. Okay, let me come back to the chat. Let's see what is going on there. What music plays in the background? Let me see. I can't see it on my phone now because I am streaming, but maybe I'll be able to find it. I'll share it to you in the chat. Here it is. You will be moving the house in a couple of months. Well, makes sense. My home will be my workplace. Home, baking, probably doing reading on the side. That's how you create in this relationship with a house. But you will notice how impactful that is for you. It feels like that's why it sounded really weird the way I was saying it. A relationship with a house. Make sure that it's good. And I really keep seeing, the way you place your furniture, the way which corner feels right for you to set up a table for this work and for the other work. It's make sure that the energies are right, and you will see how that is going to impact your business and overall your well-being for the better. Mark, you can ask how many questions you want. But if you want to book 2 questions, so you're just gonna have to double the amount that you're booking for. The link is in the pinned comments if you need that. Let me see who I have next. I have Renee. What is up, Renee? Have I already encountered my husband? Is it Emamon? Okay. So let's start with that. I don't know if you're new to my channel, but I do not answer questions like this, and I'm gonna say why. Because if I said to you that you encountered the person that you're gonna be with, or if this person is the one, if they are not the one, I am going to ruin the natural flow of the relationship. I can advise you how to go about this relationship, what potential future may look like for you both, but it is not my place to intervene to such extent. For example, if I say that this person is the one, naturally your communication will change with that person, which can amend the course of the relationship. If I said a no, of course it's going to impact your relationship with this person. I feel like we have to move through life in a more organic way, where we can. Tarot is more for advice, for the guidance. What should I do in this situation? It's not also as much about timing, right? Timing is very fluid with tarot. I've learned that throughout these years doing tarot, and some people, yes, they do answer those questions, but this is against my ethic. I do not want to intervene or change the course of the natural flow of your relationship. I can look what maybe you should do, or what potential future looks like, how should you communicate with this person, and so on and on. If that's fine with you, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I can give you a refund. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Casey, like how big. I'm not seeing that matters at all, how big the space is. It's how you orchestrate it, basically. Damn, you reminded me, I used to, when I lived in London, I was a student. Rent is super freaking pricey there. I lived in a pocket room where basically my bed was here. I had a bit more than half a meter of space to move to my table by the window, and there was a little wardrobe. Damn, but that room, man, it was one of the coziest room. The way I made it, I also painted in that room on like massive canvases, and it was just like my cozy spot at that time. So it just depends how you orchestrate it. Have a good day, Casey. Renee, yes, that's fine. Let's go. Let's see what your cards want to say. Okay. Let me see which deck I want for you. What do we need to know about this relationship? I feel like I want the Game of Thrones tarot. Let's see. the best advice for you when dealing with Iman? I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation of the name. What is the best advice for you? Straight away, what I'm picking up about this person a little bit is this person is really like cautious when it comes to their heart. They have been, and we all been hurt before, but it feels like since this is coming up, it's still in their energy field. Okay, and it feels like they were treated unfairly at some point, and it still can reflect a little bit in how cautious they are in relationships. Now, the best way for you to go about this connection, your cards are saying, is to first be as good of teammates as possible here. Do things together, create together if you can. That's the best route. But it feels like a bit of a platonic route for right now to build a solid ground if you wanted to continue this relationship. But right now, this person's energy is not, they have this kind of keeper type of energy about them. That's definitely true. But there is still something that is in the background in their heart that is not completely healed, which may reflect in the way they talk, in the way they act, etc., etc. Okay? Yeah, I've asked about the intentions of this person in the future. This is someone who would move really slowly. I don't know if you have how much patience you have, because sometimes I say to people that the person may move slowly, and sometimes they don't have enough patience because they want to jump into things. This person is very slow in the way they move in relationship, and it's partially because they're still a little bit cautious. Taken from the current energy, what does the future hold for you with this person? What does the future hold for you with this person? It feels like you're gonna decide to take some distance between you both. See, the communication is there, but it's very kind of light. I'm not seeing enough depth here. And again, look, next to the Seven of Spears, where it's someone who is very protective, right? Sometimes builds walls up. We have the marriage card. So I feel like, again, this person, you may feel that they're very cautious about commitment, or they're not there, you're not seeing enough from them, and you may decide at some point that, hey, you know what? I feel like I want to look the other way, because I know that I am the Empress and I need a bit more than this. So there is something potentially lacking here in this connection in the future that I'm seeing, and it's highly connected to how quickly someone wants to commit, or how much is happening behind the scenes in someone's heart, and it's their heart. This person's intention is to take it slow. Anything else that you need to know about this? Anything else? Overall, your cards are saying take it easy. Don't stress yourself over this too much. Don't overthink too much. Four of Swords is kind of chill with this. chill about this person if you can. I know, maybe easily said, hardly done. Yeah, again, walls up, 9 of Spears is here. Yeah, as if you know, you'd be banging at the door, and sometimes the person opens and sometimes they don't. And you go, you know what, I don't know about this. The Tower card is here, so we're seeing a sudden change. Why the sudden change is happening is because of this limbo, right? A Hanged Man, because something is not, it's just not moving at the right time, or not moving at the pace that you want it to. So you start looking towards the future here. And what's happening in the future, we're seeing another potential partner who is in the future, who is much more emotionally open at that time, and who will want to build home with you. Okay. And I feel like you may even travel with that person. Just hints that I'm picking up here. I hope this made sense. Let me see. Live chat, what is happening there? Look good until the last few cards. Okay, I'm going to become a sexual loner. I'm over it. No laughter. No, you won't. Like that King of Cups that I saw in your reading. It's important for you that the person connects to you emotionally. And you're going to see, I feel like that person that you're going to meet, the one that you will commit to, they will kind of awaken the senses in you very kind of naturally, organically. I don't want to read for the future of a relationship or even existing energies. I wouldn't want to see as many like 7 of Wands, Tower, 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords energy, Justice. You know, it's very difficult, and you wouldn't even want a thing to involve yourself in the situation right now. It wouldn't be beneficial. Why, right? The person that I'm seeing in the future is much more flowy. They're able to connect to you emotionally, therefore they're able to connect to you sexually as well. You'd be feeling much light energetically around them. So no, you won't become a sexual. Okay guys, thank you very much for passing by. I think I'm gonna go and rest, and before doing that I will publish 7th day prediction. Actually, let me make it public now, so once I finish this live stream, if you want to, you can go and check it out. Where is it? And let's change it to public, publish, and hopefully that reading will give you more insight. And have a good night. Have a good day wherever you're from. I'll see you the next time. Ciao.